morning, good afternoon, and konbanwa wherever you are in the world. I'm Nidal to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel Rita Kamishiro of Lucid Multimedia at your service. And how is everyone doing today? Welcome in. Hello. Hey, wait a minute. Who exactly are you? I feel like who exactly are you is like the most, for me, like iconic lines in Honkai Star Rail. Every single time they say like, who are you? Or like, who exactly are you? I'm like, yeah, that's the Honkai Star Rail line for sure. How is everyone doing today? Will the saga of tech issues continue? I hope not. I'll tell you all my updates. So I got my disc resurfaced, as you know, mentioned previously. And thankfully, it didn't break the game. It actually starts up like more consistently. Before, you all didn't see much of this in like the later stream, but I would have to like start the PS2. Oh, let me also say this is a PS2 Slim, and my friend who I've been like asking a bunch of questions to was like, there might actually be an issue with like the PS2 Slim's laser for reading PS1s, and I was like, great, because I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else to read this disc, so yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, after I got the disc resurfaced, I like don't have to, restart the PS2, open it again, try like wiping the disc or whatever. It'll just start very quickly, actually. That's the good news. It's not broken. So, well, it's not completely broken, because the bad news is I went back and I played, so we're past the wonky cutscene now, right? And I, and then I told my friend what happened. I like went back and I played that cutscene part after I got my disc resurfaced, and it's like the same thing. The same thing happened. So, I don't know. It may happen again. It probably will happen again. Who knows? But it looks like it's something that can be, moved on past if you just sit there and wait for a few minutes. But like I said, if the problem comes up, I'll deal with it when it happens, I guess. No use worrying about it right now. I have much more of the game to play, I'm sure. So yeah, if that's not really your cup of tea, this might not be the stream for you. But if you're willing to power through it, like I am, then yeah, feel free to stick around. Oh my gosh, speaking of Heatwave, Frozen. That's funny because your name is Frozen, but we're talking about a Heatwave. The folks who have been in the member streams lately will know the situation. The plumbing situation is crazy. So I, like a couple of days ago, started getting a leak. Thankfully, it's not like right above my computer. For those who have been part of this channel for a few years now, may remember like a couple of years ago, I had to move because the old place that I was in had a leak that just seemed to never resolve, because we would have like maintenance come in and take a look at it and they would try something, but like it would always come back. And so I had to move because it was right over where my computer was, and there wasn't really much space in my room to put this computer, because my bed is also in there. So I had to move at some point. But now in this place, it's not on top of my computer, thank goodness, but it's right in front of the door to get to my computer, and that's not great. It's not wonderful. And so far we haven't gotten maintenance to come in and fix it yet, but I think it's like an AC thing, because I've noticed that it generally stops in like the coolest parts of the day, and it is generally like leaking more during the hotter parts of the day. So, yeah. How go with the playthrough of the original Xeno game? It's going great. I'm going to do a recap for those who don't know. I usually like to do a quick little recap at the beginning of my more story-based streams, just to get folks caught up. Maybe you don't remember, or if you're new here and you want to jump into the series, So yeah, but I usually like to chat for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's just the one cutscene. Probably not. If I had to make a, I'm being hopeful. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's like something cautious. It's optimistically cautious. Is that the phrase that I'm looking for? In that I'm not like nothing bad won't happen. You know what I mean? But it's like we'll figure it out. Cautiously optimistic, optimistically cautious. me putting the optimistic first. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about it. So I'm not saying it won't happen, but when it does, I'll figure something out. Yeah. Is your AC unit above your door? I honestly don't know. I genuinely don't know. But like the leaks will happen during the hottest parts of the day, and I noticed that like when I hear the AC hum like go on, that's when like the leak, it leaks more. Yeah. So hopefully I can get that resolved soon. It's not great. You think a character from this game is now Blade in the Switch 2 version? Isn't it from Xeno Saga? You're talking about Momo, right? Oh my gosh, yesterday I got the digital like because I don't own a Switch at Switch 2, but my friend does. So, woo! Best friend privileges, right? And because they're not really like, Moss isn't really like a gamer as much anymore, but like they got a Switch 2 from their parents like a while ago. And they were like, oh yeah, whenever I'm not playing it, you can play it. And I was like, bestie, oh my gosh, are you for real? That's what best friends are for. So I already have like the regular XC2 copy. And I got like the expansion. It was only like $10. So I was like, heck yeah. And so I started an NG Plus of XC2 last night. And I didn't know, I don't like watching trailers for things much anymore because I'm just like, I've been spoiled for things before. And like, I know that's silly because I've already played XC2, but I've just gotten into this habit of not watching trailers too much. But I didn't really know what to expect. Aside from, I knew that there was like the Merc battles, which I was like super excited for. I didn't realize they were playing the cutscenes like in real time, and so I was watching it. And I was like, why is everything like so not different bad, but like different? Whoa, you know what I mean? And let me tell you, the first time when they introduced like Malos and Jin, I genuinely thought, because you know how like Malos like swipes at Rex and like tries to fight a child that he met for the first time. Crazy stuff. I genuinely thought I thought he was gonna jump out of the screen and attack me. That's how like crisp and like it was crazy. So I got jump scared by Malos the other day. Oh my gosh, for those who are new here, do you all know about how Malos's voice actor cursed at me? I got a cameo from, I believe it was an Archangel. And basically, because for those who don't know what cameos are, they're basically like you can ask certain celebrities or, you know, actors, actresses, what have you, to like record a video. And I'm gonna see if I can find it. Who hasn't seen it yet? Is it random for me to bring it up right now in like a Xenogears stream? I'll take any chance I can get to talk about. Remember that one time I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna doodle for a little bit. And then I ended up talking about Xenoblade for 3 hours. That's crazy. Anyway, I don't know if what did I save it as? I don't even remember. I don't even know where I have it. Maybe because I remember I have a folder in my pictures for like fan art, because I save them and I like to keep my GIFs. But I don't know where I would put something like a video of Malos's voice actor cursing at me. I don't know where that would be. It was like, it wasn't just him cursing at me. It was like, congrats, Rita, for completing XC2. And then he like, I don't know. I don't want to say that. But I was like, wow, that's so great. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that video. The one that you're talking about on Twitter. I saw that. That's so great. If I ever became a voice actor, oh my gosh. If you have a Twitter, go gas me up on my post that I made tagging Monolith stuff. I'm just kidding. No. Oh my gosh. But basically, like, recently, Ludwig got to, like, I guess this didn't happen recently because he would have recorded this a while back, but people are only seeing it now. But he starred in, like, Road to Empress 2 because he was really, like, he went viral for his playthrough of Road to Empress, I guess, 1. And so he got to be in Road to Empress 2 after there was, like, a comment from the developers, and they were like, thanks for playing our game. And he was like, put me in one of your DLCs. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot, too. And I quote retweeted it. And I was like, I know technically Monolith Soft isn't the one who's in charge of the dubbing, but it was a bit, you know? And I was like, at Monolith Soft, I would love a chance to audition for one of your games. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's true. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, responsibly and professionally, you can, if you would like to gas me up, I would not be opposed to that. I just don't want to come across as, like, too annoying. You know what I mean? Monk says, time to ask my wife to get me a cameo of Matthew for our birthday. That'd be so fun. I think cameos, a lot of people do cameos for, like, birthdays and stuff. Yeah. I don't know where that video would be. Or maybe, like, Shiny? Can you get me the link? Can you find the link? It's on, I'm pretty sure somebody got it on Twitter. Shiny's an expert at stuff like this, so if you are free, by all means. Yeah. For the cameo, yeah. Do you think you can find it? While I do my recap? It'd be awesome. Shiny's great at finding, like, links to random videos that I reference in the middle. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so let's do a recap, shall we? Because I feel like it's been a little bit since we played Xenogears. It was like 2 weeks, maybe. And there's a lot to take in. But I think I can cover the basics for anyone who's tuning in and maybe doesn't know anything about Xenogears. So the highlights. Let's hit the highlights. The main character, as you can see, kind of standing in the corner there. Standing, staring at the corner, is Fei Fang Wong, and he basically grew up in this village not knowing much about his past. He kind of, like, showed up one day. His father, his dad, dropped... I had to rewatch that cutscene a million times. I had to go through the... My father? You mean my dad? Like, a million times to test to see if the cutscene afterwards would work. So that's, like, stuck in my head. But yeah, he was, like, dropped off by his father and, like, doesn't remember anything about his past. But he lived a nice, wonderful life at Lahan until the fated day where a bunch of gears, these, like, big mechs, landed in his village and caused a ruckus on the day of his 2 best friends' wedding, Timothy and Alice. Try not to forget. And unfortunately, Timothy got, in the middle of all of that, the big giant, you know, mechs with guns shooting at one another. And so Timothy did not make it out of that situation. The gear situation is crazy. And that, Faye did not like that. Faye did not like that at all. I mean, I don't think anyone really would. And he sort of lost control. Something in him sort of made, I don't know, awoke, if you will. Maybe, I don't know. But he, like, basically lost control. He woke up, and the village was sort of, like, scared of him. And Citan was like, yeah, basically, you went amok in the village. And I think you should go. For the sake of not just, like, the villagers who are fearful of you now, but also, like, I don't think, you know, you might find, I think it was, like, I'm going to keep saying Kevis and Agnes, so I apologize. I'm going to say that without realizing it. You're just going to have to understand. Sometimes ADHD do be ADHD, and I will say things faster than my brain can process. So it's not Kevis. It is Kislev. Gosh. He was like, Citata was like, the Kislev soldiers are probably looking for you. You should probably head over to Ave because they'll have a harder time finding you there. So he goes over starts heading over to Ave, and he has to go through the forest to get there. And there he meets Ellie. I don't know what her real name was, but her nickname is Ellie, and for some reason he kind of already knew that. And they met each other in the forest, tried to escape the forest, the very dangerous forest together. Yes, I don't know. They had some sort of weird, like maybe they knew each other in the past or something. But the thing is, like, Ellie doesn't seem to know who Faye is. I don't know. But they have sort of like a rough situation where Ellie had a similar problem or situation as Faye and sort of projected a lot of her negative feelings about herself and how she handled that situation, I guess. This is me just sort of guessing. And she sort of projected that anger onto Faye. And so they separated at some point. And in that separation, Ellie encounters a dinosaur, and there's just dinosaurs in the forest. And so Faye, in order to rescue Ellie, gets back into the air, get into the robot Shinji, that apparently Seton just showed up in at the right time. Crazy. And Faye, who wasn't super jazzed about getting back into the robot, was like, okay, fine, I'll do that to protect her, because in this instance, that seems to be the only way you can do that. And he's not really, again, super jazzed about the idea of continuing to get into the robot, but Seton's like, no, I mean, you know, we need strength to protect people. And he was like, I don't really, anyway. So in order to, I think they got to do some repairs or what have you, to Veltal is the name of the gear. They got to go to some place called Dazzle. Also, before they head to Dazzle, Ellie also left the party because in the middle of the night, while Ellie and like Seton are having a conversation where they think Faye's not paying attention, the classic trope of like they're actually awake and they can hear, Seton's like, I know about you. I know more than I'm letting on. And he's like, I think it's best if you go. And so she like leaves in the middle of the night. So they go to Dazzle, they as in Faye and Seton, and at some point, Seton has to go into the desert to find the stuff that they need for Veltal because they don't have it at Dazzle because it's special, like military stuff, I guess, like pieces, parts, if you will, because I guess the shops in Dazzle were for like civilian gears, because I guess anyone can get one of these, I guess. And so he goes into the desert, and Faye at some point is like worried about him. So he goes out into the desert after him, and chasing after Seton in the desert, they also come across the man in black. What is his name? Graf. And Graf is like, I knew your father. And Faye is like, my father? You mean my dad? And so the number of people I sent that screenshot to, they're like, hey, Rita, what are you up to this weekend? I'm like, oh, I'm just trying to figure out, some CD issues. And then I send them that screenshot, and they're like, what game are you playing? Anyway, so, yeah, they try to fight Graf, and Graf is saying all this stuff about, like, yeah, I knew who you used to be. I know what you can really be, and I'm going to use you to, like, defeat Mother God or something like that. And Faye does not like that. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so they tussle, they fight, or he fights a big worm at some point. I don't think they're very successful at fighting because eventually I think they've been captured. I don't know. To me, this looks like a prison cell, like it could be. I don't know if they would be willing to get on a random big ship or, I don't know, a vehicle on their own. I'm assuming they got captured because if I don't remember them winning. So that's where we are right now. Yeah. Yeah, Graf who seeks power. Uh-huh. You let anyone drive a giant robot these days? I know. Get me one. I want one. Yeah. You're sure most familiar with this game know this, but for those who do not, Xenogears was actually chronologically intended to be part of Part 5 of Perfect Works. Interesting. You're late. You're not late. We're still doing the recap. Well, we just finished the recap, so not late or anything, I don't think. Yeah. So, But yeah, if there's anything else I missed, I think I hit the highlights. But if there's smaller details, I'm sure they'll come up as we go through. Yeah. Kevin and Agnes are clearly referencing Xenogears. Yeah, I bet, yeah. Gosh, but I will be accidentally saying, Ave and Kislev. I mean, when I was playing Future Redeemed, I kept saying like Shulk Jr. and like Noah Jr. And then I would actually call them like Noah or Shulk. I'm talking about, you know what I mean. And so I've already called Faye Matthew a couple of times, so don't worry about it. Sometimes, many a times, my mouth moves before my brain can, so just let it happen. Also, before we start, one more thing. Friendly reminder at the soldier, you see our little like Moradanian soldier here in the bottom left corner. No spoilers or backseating, okay? Okay, that includes tips, hints, or whatever, what have you. If I have any questions, I will ask you all direct. I'll say, hey, Archangels, can you answer this question for me? Because I will admit, I do ask a lot of hypothetical questions, so they can get a little confusing, but just a friendly reminder. But yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I also, like, for those who don't know, I'm studying music therapy, like getting a degree in music therapy, and I've been taking, like, psychology classes, and, we recently started learning about, like, because in psychology you learn about historical psychologists to learn about like what they got right and what they got wrong and how they influenced like the rest of the field of psychology. And we were learning about like Freud and like Jung, and I was like, oh, Xenogears. At some point too, my teacher was like, yeah, in like Carl Jung talked about the persona, and I was like, persona. Oh my gosh, and she was like, the game. Anyway. Citan says, to get you to ride in that gear? Oh. I think I read these last time. Yeah, if you clicked off the stream early last time, we did eventually get past the glitches, and I went through these, but I'll read them again. Doc, before the village was destroyed, I lived without doubting myself. But it's different now. I don't know who I am. I've never felt like this before. Also, how's the volume? Let me know. Who do I talk to? Is this a door? Oh, I have to sleep. I think I have to sleep. I don't remember what we did last time, because he was like, are you done talking? Well, we cannot do anything as long as we are prisoners, even if we wanted to. Let us rest a little. Maybe it will sort your feelings out a little. Good idea. We already talked more in the previous stream, so I'll click good idea. Volume's Goob 9. Not the ... It was him. No mistake. That was no coincidence. Could it be that we are approaching... the time of the gospel? The capital T time of the capital G gospel. Oh. What? Yes, the gospel. Who is... Is that Citan? Why are you talking to this guy? I told you! We are the people expelled from paradise and forced to live on the cruel surface of the earth. We who filled this land will once again return to the presence of God in paradise and live there eternally. That is the time of the gospel. That time is at hand. We the Gazel, or Gazel? We the Gazel must find God's resting place by then and resurrect him. That is our final prayer. What's for the floating platform? Our final prayer? Our final prayer to escape from the fate, capital F fate, that was determined at our genesis. What is happening? Majesty, is this the end? Who do you work for? The bandit! What? Okay. That's the thing that we're in. Oh, are we gonna get shot at? Bingo! Just as the report said, an Ave transport. I don't know who this is. And look at what we have on top. Me just putting my voice onto it. A sleeping robot. No mistaking it. That's a new Kislev model. It has to be the stolen gear everyone's after. Can it please be the silly goober character that I'm hoping for a silly goober character to come up in the main party at some point. I need my comedic relief in the main party. Whoa. I don't know why I was like Edward Elric, but with an eye patch. Whatever the case. Oh, I don't know what kind of voice. Whatever the case. There's no way we're gonna let that shocking guy have it. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Have there been any pawns yet? Are there pawns or there not pawns in Xenogears? Gunner! Turret A Anton and Turret B Belta can initiate their ectropometers. What is it? What's an ectropometer? Can initiate their ectropometers 20 seconds after opening their hatches. Franz! Wait, oh my god, how many characters have the voice? I don't hear anything other than the flowing sound of the sand. No suspicious radar activity detected. Marseilles? Do I pronounce the L's? Matreya's units are on standby at the catapults. They'll all be able to launch 1 minute after we resurface. Good. Let's do it. Batcon level 1. Batcon? Is that a convention? Surface combat ready. Torpedo room ready. Anti-gear guns ready. Navigation and engineering are also ready. Ooh. Butler. Young Master. What is happening? What was the alarm all about? Ooh! Another... Put the other eye! They're matching. Not again. Young Master, hold on a second. There's a lot of new people here. Battle stations, everyone. Surface navigation, begin operating the sand pump. Prepare to fire starboard cannons upon surfacing. Whoa, this is not a good idea? Question mark? Trim to the right. The wind is strong up there and we may be blown off balance. Jericho, hand the helm over to me. There's a lot of people. Often known as the Zekinator is crazy. Look, what is that? What are those? I like this music. What's the name of this track, Archangel? It's like a whale! I just thought, I think of the Titans like swimming through the clouds. Sand cruiser. It must be those desert pirates. Did stream freeze? It might be a YouTube thing because I don't have any dropped frames. YouTube's been having a lot of weird stuff going on lately with the stream cutting in and out. So I don't know. Unfortunately, can't help with anything there. Whoa! It looks like a bullet bike, like in Mario Kart. Yeah. All good over here? Yeah, I figured. Twitch doesn't seem to have much problems with stream, like cutting in or out. Yeah, usually refreshing it helps. My water bottle. Uh-oh, it's spending an awful lot of time on this screen. Okay, thank goodness. Alternate firing between A Anton and B Belta. Calculating adjustments. Oh yeah! He's having a lot of fun. Switch modes over to the salvos after the initial shots. Let's slow him down. Get ready to give him a spanking they won't forget. He's having a lot of fun. Young Master, please wait. It may just be a requisition ship, not a warship. Let me handle this. Whether it's a warship or not, it's carrying a new gear. Gunner, let him have it. Let him have what? Uh-oh. Them like being diagonal. Whoa. The diagonal sprites. The OST is Dreams of the Brave. Oh, I like. Yeah, if YouTube's having issues, I do restream to Twitch. That might help. Teton says. Judging by the angle, it seems as if a gun blast has made a hole in the hull. We will probably sink within minutes. Oh, that's not good. A few minutes.
Doc!
Doc, what? Oh.
It is locked. Somebody free us!
Ah! What? Oh, did he just hi-ya that? Oh my god!
Let's get out of here, Doc.
Please don't tell me this is timed or anything. Oh my god! Wait! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look, if I don't move, it like brings me back. There was a switch. There was a switch. What? I didn't see what you said. I'm assuming that this is the right direction then. I was not paying attention to him. Oops. And then I moved too far. Hey, look, a treasure chest. You think we got time to open this? Survival tent. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, this music's good. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Seaton, get out of the way. Hold on. This is so funny. Oh my god. Help. Help. Okay. He said there's a switch something, so maybe I have to go back. Wait! Oh, this is such a fun sequence. Hold on. Wait, Seaton, get out of the way! Seaton, please! But that's not a door. I can't tell what's a door and what's not. Okay, maybe we gotta go back. Okay. Hello? Okay, maybe this room has one. Okay, oh my god! We're like up to our face in the sand. Oh, maybe this is time. Oh dear. Get out of here, get out of here. I can't tell! I know, Seaton! I know! Ah! Oh my god, I can't control! I'm dead! It is no good, we're done for! Why is this the hardest thing I've done so far? Okay, let me see what he has to say. Oh. Wait, that's so funny. He said there's a switch and then I didn't see what he said. Because I think maybe I left the area or maybe I pressed X on accident. Okay, yeah. So it is, yeah, so there is a little bit of a time crunch. It's locked. The way that he just, he kicked the door down, wow. Okay, there's a switch, what? Seaton. Okay, there's a switch, what? He says there's a switch something. Okay. On the right-hand side. You're talking about this right hand? Talking about, this green thing? Hold on. Is that it? Oh my god. Me when I can't tell what I can click and what I can't. When you say a right side wall, do you mean right side wall like all the way on the right when we were still facing that direction? I'm gonna assume that's the case. Because the direction of right changes depending on where I am. Seaton, can you please help? Help! I can't tell what's a switch or not, Seaton! Please, I need your wisdom. Me when I can't tell what, is it like against this thing? Or is it like hidden in the sand? Oh dear, Seaton, you gotta be a bit more clear about that. Is it here? Seaton, you're joking. You gotta be clearer. You know what? I'm gonna get this treasure. Oh, no. Oh, this is the room that I got stuck in. Because I couldn't tell how to leave. Okay, well I know, Seaton, I know! Ah! That's so crazy! Okay, we gotta book it. He said it's on the right side. But I'm assuming, okay. What? Way to be vague, I know. Oh, and friendly reminder, should I add a note like no spoilers, backseating, or hints? Or like, I guess, solutions or answers? To the, is that clearer perhaps? Maybe that's helpful. For anyone maybe who's new to the channel or what have you. I think out loud. So that might be confusing for folks. Okay, maybe is it in this room? No. Why would it be in this room? That'd be too easy. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna assume he just means, okay. Is it this? Can I click it? Oh, I can. So, oh, there's a one on the other side. I gotta get out of here. Hold on. Do I click it? Is it stopping? Did that stop the, wait. Why can't it? Okay, so I don't know if I was supposed to close that. I'm assuming then that stopped the... What is it? Okay, well... Okay, well then what do I... Okay, hold on. I can't tell if it's getting worse or if it's getting better. Oh, fun fact, you also have to press circle on your way down, too. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's getting worse still. Oh, Okay, maybe I don't close that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I can't open it again? That's so crazy. Seaton, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Okay, well. Okay. Faye, hurry up when the door won't open again. Sorry, here. I'll make the death quicker. Okay, I was like, let me run down. That's what they mean by right hand. I was like, do you mean the right hand of the room that we're in? You mean at the right hand of the hallway? At the very end of the hallway? I'm like, I'm gonna need some clear instructions. You know how like when you were like in elementary school and you had that like activity where it was like, write me instructions on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you know? And then you would write on the paper and be like, get 2 pieces of bread. Put jelly like on the bread. Put peanut butter on the bread. Done. And then your teacher would do it exactly the way that the list says, even if it was like making the most horrendous sandwich. That's like me. It's like I need clear instructions, okay? Okay. Faye has the same dream of dying, waking up and dying again. Oh gosh. He has been through a lot. Okay, now. Okay. Okay. The sand barrier door. Okay, so hold on. Oh my god, the sand took me there. Oh my god. Wait. You have to constantly be pressing circle or okay, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going and then maybe there's a button up here. There is no button up here. Oh no, too late. Oh, is it? Hello? What do you mean, oh no, too late? What do you mean, oh no, too late? What do you mean, oh no, too late? He's never said that before. So the sand is coming in. Because the real question is, am I trying to get out or am I trying to create a space that is cut off from, this is me thinking out loud, like that is cut off from the flow of the sand? Because if that's the case, what do you mean, oh no, too late? Okay, you know what, next round, I'm gonna try to, here, I'm gonna run down this way. I'm gonna try to run to that door as fast as possible because, you know, Seaton, why don't you do something? Wait, there's a ladder here. Oh, wait! Oh my god! What the hecky? What? That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Are we safe here? Probably not. Let's keep running, We're probably not safe here. That was so, what is that down there? Is that oh, that's a fire. Oh, okay. Whoa! We get random encounters here? You're joking. Hopefully we'll be okay, though. I think I'll be okay. Oh, that's Seaton. Wait, hold on. I'm sure he's strong. Ah, look at his HP. My turn. Yes. Well, what do you know? I escaped at the last possible second. By sheer luck, I didn't know anything was gonna work. Fire from the engine room? I genuinely, like, that wasn't even me being like, okay, last-ditch effort. That was me, like, maybe if I sink deeper, we can end this scene so we can restart again faster, but who would have thought? I know, I made it out just in time by a total, like, chance encounter. That's so crazy. I thought I died too. I thought it was like you've ascended to another plane or something. Water check. So crazy. Of course you meant to do that in a way to just to flex your... What the... Whoever said they think random encounters are on the clock, I don't know. I can't really believe that after that just happened. That didn't feel timed to me. Oh my god, these guys are strong. Please, Ooh. This isn't looking so good. Seaton, I don't feel so good. I wonder if I have like an AoE, that'd be nice. Hitting them like one at a time is not great. Arcane. Okay, Sazanami heals. Do I need to heal yet? Attack. What is here? Okay. Attack. There's a theory that turning the camera affects the random encounter rate? You're joking. Me turning the camera so I can navigate easily. The way that he turned to his buddy real quickly. Should I take care of the other guys first, though? Because they look kind of puffy. Oh, I can't. Gotta take care of these guys first, I guess. Oh, points at him. No, don't do that. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try healing. Right, see, we can only heal one person. You can heal yourself, see, done. That sprite of him, like, putting his arms up and yelling. Oh, okay, you can heal. That's a funny sprite. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Oh, he heals for a lot, actually. I just realized. Especially for these sprints where you have to hurry. It's tough! It's so hard! Because even, like, even, like, with the analog light on, I can't use the sticks. Because someone was like, oh, I think you have to turn on the sticks. But I turned on, the light is on, but it's still... Another ladder. Whoa, okay, okay. Oh, a save! That's great. Whew, that was close. I don't know if we're in the clear, though. Let's save. You don't like how high the random encounter rate in this game? That's fair. On one hand, I'm like, ooh, yeah, EXP. But on the other hand, I'm like, oh, I just want to move on now. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, I think we're... Wait, let me eat some hob jerky while we're here. While we're out of battle. Good old hob jerky. I might lower the volume a little bit for myself. When I mumble to myself, sometimes I mumble like Deku. You know how he kind of like talks to himself like he thinks? I do that sometimes, but when I do that, I mumble. When I mumble, is it too like inaudible? Hello? Oh, it's like a thing. Okay. What is that? Oh, I love not being able to see where I'm going. I think I go here. Wow, it's dark. Oh! I think I am going the right direction. Did I save over my last save? No. I do this thing where I, like, go in order, and then once I run out of save slots, I go and start from the beginning again. That's just how I save generally. Okay. Do you think we'll ever get a single cooking stream making all the iconic dishes? I don't know why the only dish I can think of is whole Oompa on a bun. Which is one of the worst dishes, I think. This is like supposed to be notoriously like not great. It's one of Mithra's dishes, if I recall. The endless sand, yep. Yeah. Yeah, more Xenogears! Yeah, I'm excited to be playing it. Nice, good job. Good job. Oh my gosh, the Xenoblade PowerPoint night. Trying to get a time is so tough. I was trying to schedule the next one, but we had to reschedule because schedule changes. You know how it is. Trying to schedule something with your friends as an adult, it's like, oh my god. It's like actually impossible. What? Random encounter on the ladder? See, and here I thought ladders were my friends. Because like in Xenoblade, it's like if you're in the middle of a battle and you want to leave, just go find a ladder and start climbing it, and suddenly they can't see you anymore. But I guess in this game, ladders are not your friends. So, fair warning to anyone else who's playing this game now. Oh! Yeah, I thought I'd be safe, but that's my hubris, I guess. I should probably heal at some point, huh? I know, no ladder strats. So sad. That was like my go-to strategy. My strategy. I'm so glad I fought all those hobgoblins. Now I have a bunch of hob jerky that I can eat. They've desecrated the peace and safety of the ladder. I know, that's so terrible.
Doc? Where'd you go, Doc?
He's talking to the Emperor.
Hey? Can you hear me? I'm moving the crane towards Veltal's cockpit. Hurry. Go up the crane to Veltal. We're going under fast.
I have to remember it's Veltal, not Weltal. I keep wanting to say Weltal because I'm Honkai Star Rail Welt.
I got you, Doc. When you're done, you hurry up there too, okay?
Uh-oh. He's gonna be like, don't worry about me. You go on ahead, JRPG death flag. All the comments on that short that I made recently are so funny. You all are so hilarious. Wait, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, the ADHD is ADHD. I was not paying attention. Oh my god. He said something about he's gonna move the crane and Veltal and oh, okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to move this. Okay. Whoa. Dad. He's like, are you not listening to me? Sorry, Titan. You saying something to me? Maybe he'll say something again if there's no time to go back. He said he was gonna move the crane and then something about Veltal and then, oh. Dang, Veltal's stuck in the sand. You're joking! That's what happens when you don't pay attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. But now I know what to do. Don't think you've ever seen that? What? Someone forget what someone just said? Telling you the ADHD is ADHD and... I did save, yeah. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I know, quite the setback. Okay, go. I mean, I guess I could reload my save. True. That's smart. Also, friendly reminder. No hints or spoilerinos and all that jazz. Yeah. Friendly reminder. I mean, do I just start over? How do I do that? Amusingly enough, the hard save puts you further ahead than the checkpoint. Yeah, oddly enough, right? Do I still have my levels? No. I mean, would it be faster to tweak? No, I'm sure it's honestly not that bad. Let's go this way. It's not too bad. The random encounters, though, are rough. Yeah, it's not that bad, I don't think. Oh, wait. I want to get this. Oh, I already got it. What? There you go. Just more chances to show off these epic gamer skills. Am I able to load a save from here? I know it doesn't matter, but I did have a couple of encounters that I had, I got, like, experience from. Am I able to load from here? I guess not. Oh well. Whatever. Because that's the save we would load from, so what? That's okay, more yapping time. Yeah, odd that it would bring us all the way back here, even though we had a save point. Oh, I should have probably healed. Oops. You'd have to reload the game. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it... We have like 1 or 2 level ups. It's actually just truly frustrating at times when you play this game, not helping with the randomness of the random encounters. That's fair. Yeah, huh? I honestly don't mind it. It was genuinely. Maybe I'm just too whimsicore, but like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, okay, we'll just do it again, you know? Does C-Todd like flip his hair for his like victory pose? That is so fun. Cause I was talking to one of my friends like a while ago because I was getting oh sorry, wrong button. I was getting a lot of like really bad backseating. I think in like XC2 when I was streaming it when I was playing it for the first time on stream. And I was like, I wonder why, like, that's the case, you know? No hard feelings. I was just wondering, like, why that's a thing, you know? And they were saying, like, oh, well, like, maybe they don't want to see people, like, stop playing a game because they're frustrated with it. And I'm like, that makes sense. Yeah, like, you know, wanting to be helpful and things like that. But I also, like, don't... I'm lost. I don't, like, I feel like I don't stop games because I get frustrated with it, you know what I mean? I feel like there's an element to it where I'm like, okay, I'll figure something out. We'll work through some stuff. I just go into a zen, yeah, exactly, like we can just talk more. I mean, that I guess it would be a different issue if you don't like sitting here and listening to me yap. That's a valid problem to have. But yeah, I don't know. I just like talking and yapping and enjoying the game. And it's like, if you're playing a game and it makes you mad, then just stop playing it, you know? And that's okay. That's an okay thing. That's fine. That happens. Being Xeno playing games is a good skill to have. Yeah. For sure. Oh my gosh, hey Tixie! Love you, hope Xenogears is going well. It is! I like forgot how to jump earlier and it like set me back a couple of random encounters. But I think, it wasn't so bad. It was not bad. You miss random encounters? You're a big fan of them? I think it really depends. I think it really depends when they come up. Do you think, oh my god, do you think I could like accidentally fall into the sand? That'd be so crazy. Because if you've been on this channel for long enough, you will know I am notoriously not great at jumping in games. So, and I forgot already where I am. God, and here, if I'm going backwards, that'd be so funny. Oh, I think this is it. Yo, I am. Oh my god, I think I am. Am I going backwards? I think, oh god. Is that backwards or is that, oh god, did I just go backwards? Oh gosh, goodness gracious. I think I did. It's a little confusing, huh? Oh. Here. Where is it? There's a ladder. Boom! It would help a bit if the game had a map feature. It would be great if the camera wasn't so clunky. Okay, where'd you go? Okay, let me pay attention. Let me lock in. Okay, moving the crane. Go to the crane. Go up the crane. To Velto. Okay. Alright. Because I was like, is he gonna bring it here? But then I was like, how's that gonna work? It's a crane. I don't know if he can like... Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna fall. Oh wait, there's a block. Oh, hold on. Oh, I should probably move the camera so I'm not like hitting the diagonal on the D-pad. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Oh, if I have to run in order to make it in time, that'd be so rough. Ooh! Ah! Oh, thank goodness. Because if I had to restart, that'd be so crazy. My hubris. That's why. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing, everybody. Pay attention to what you're... Ooh, it's getting smaller. I'm here. Ah! Okay. I thought I was gonna fall off. Wow, this is crazy. Getting into this darn robot again. Here we go again.
You and I seem to have a fated relationship.
Oh my god. So dangerous. Is it floating? I guess it's not lifting, Veltal. Yahoo! I did it! I love the noises that the robot makes.
Come on, Doc. Over here. Hurry up.
Yeah, Veltal was... Yeah. They're so goofy, I know. The sounds. The robot noises are so key. Yeah, literally. It's part of the aesthetic. Very authentic robot noises. Exactly. Whew. Whoops. What do you mean, whoops?
Are you okay, Doc? well, Dr. Tsitanuzuki.
Okay. Well, Rita Kamishiro of Lucid Multimedia. Why are we... Oh.
Feels like you have sacked
Your saccules? What is that? And tickled your utricles? What's an utricle?
Enough for one lifetime? Wow, dizzy. Sorry about that, Doc.
Is that like a... Is that something people would say like in the 90s? What was that?
Sorry about that, Doc. I didn't have time to open up the cockpit. Are you really okay, Doc?
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Hey, I was only joking. Riding in the hand was not so bad. I can see what is so good about this top-secret experimental Kislev machine. Yeah, when I started it up, it began doing all kinds of stuff by itself. The environmental response system and weight reduction hovering kicked in straight away. Automatically. Really? Amazing.
Is he like a new type or something? Like, why? He was like, oh, you're much better at driving this thing than I am. And I'm like, why him specifically?
Really? Amazing.
Oh, save yourselves but leave your friends to sink in a sea of sand. Don't you believe in comradeship? Who's talking right now? Who? Please tell me the blonde one is the silly goober of the group. Is this the blonde guy? In the red gear? Hey, yeah!
It's not very manly of you two to leave your platoon to die while you run away in a gear, you know.
I don't know who you are, actually. Sorry. Who are all these people that seem to know? Oh. Proto-Zeke is crazy.
Wait one moment. We're not Ave soldiers.
Pirate. Hello, Mr. Pirate.
Can't you make a better plea for your life? You come jumping out of an Ave ship and claim that you're not Ave soldiers?
We could have been prisoners.
Stop trying to fool me.
Oh.
I tell you, it's true.
Tisk.
How pathetic are you? Even if you're the pettiest of soldiers, how's about showing a little spine? And put up a decent fight.
Behold the mighty Zeke von Game.
Stop it! I'm telling you, I'm no soldier. I don't want to fight. How nauseating. Why don't you stop grumbling and leave the gear and run away?
Oh my god. Blonde guy piloting a red gear seems familiar. Oh my god, remember a long time ago we were talking about like color theory in games and anime? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, poll while we're about to go into a battle here, I'm sure. I want like a poll, and this can just be like a chat poll. I'm not gonna make an actual poll. Maybe Shiny can do that on the Twitch side. But if there's a trio in an anime or a game, which color combo is peak, okay? RGB or yellow, blue, red, like primary colors? Which one's your favorite trio of colors? Let me know, go off in the comments.
For someone who doesn't want to fight, you're quite powerful. I see. An all-environment model, huh? So that's it. Now I want it even more!
Well, we can't all get everything what we want. That didn't make any sense. We can't all get what we want. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Well, you don't do combos in that. Okay, well, I just did the lowest possible. Wind smile! Oh, okay, that's not nice. RGB, primary colors. What's your favorite instance of like the iconic color trio? Because it's like in like RGB, blue, red is always the hot-headed one. That's kind of like whatever. I do what I want, and the blue one's always like the sad one or the more contemplative one, or is kind of like the more serious one. And then green tends to be like the in-between. Sometimes blue is the mediator, but generally the blue is like the glasses character who's very serious, like the Kyoya of the group, you know what I mean? Camera damaged? Why? Chain what? Ow.
Reminds me of the Rihanna song.
Ouch! Have I been doing 0 damage this entire time? Maybe I should pay attention. Me when I'm attention deficit. That's crazy. Who would have thought? That's crazy. Okay, let me try something else. Go. True, RGB is Powerpuff Girls, yeah. Shout out Kyoya for real, yeah. Network. Me waiting for the new animation. Time. Ether machine. Oh, have to click, I forgot. You're more used to trios of primary colors. RGB just makes you think of Pokemon starters right now. What color of a character do you generally like gravitate towards? Because I feel like when it comes to idol shows, I tend to like, my bias tends to be like the red character, because usually the red character is the one who's like the center or like the leader of the group. Either red or green is like the leader. Because I feel like red is usually center and then, or face of the group, and then green is like a leader type. Yeah, anyway. Pink characters are fun. Real! I just recently did the, by the way, I did the pink secret boss fight in Deltarune before they had an option to make it easier, so keep in mind, I did it at the original difficulty. I'm really proud of myself. Okay, take their machine. Go. Between me and my two friends, Beef and Sleepy, who is what color? Oh, we've thought about this like plenty of times. I'm blue, Beef is red, and then Sleepy is green. Yeah. But only because blue is like my favorite color, like absolutely, so yeah. So I think in that case, the blue is like the most, like the one who is like, very, like people person-y. Because Sleepy is very like introverted, but she's still nice. Beef is the, I'm not a tsundere, I'm just a hater. That's her iconic line. And that's why she's red. But we've talked about this before, yeah. Casual gamer flex, yep. Was that on stream? No, so it was a members stream where I defeated Pink. But it's because I didn't want to do the Pink fight and the Flowery fight in one stream. Oh. Oh no. This is not good. Me when I only have 3 male voices. Oh my gosh. In the heat of battle, I go get caught in quicksand. Uh-oh. I can see what you mean by like prototype Zeke. Darn, me of all people. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Dang, it's all your fault. Boy, are you gonna get it later. So be darn ready. Right. Why? Why, Outta? How did we get past the CD scratched boss? The luck of the draw, you know? Whoa. Hey, come down here now. Oh wait, this is not aggressive. I'm not gonna kill you. All I want is for you to leave this gear. Huh? Hey, you're not an Ave soldier. We've been telling you this! I told you that in my intercom transmission earlier. You're the one who refused to listen to me, right? Sorry. Yeah, I remember you were saying something like that. I went off half-cocked and thought you were the enemy. My name's Bart. I'm the pirate that works this territory. My name is Faye. I was arrested for no apparent reason, shoved in that Ave transport ship, and was nearly going to be sent to a concentration camp until you went and blew that thing to blazes. Anyway, I'm just glad to have been able to survive. I see. Well, I'm glad I at least helped you out a little. But I didn't expect a civilian like you to be riding in a military gear. Oh, I guess that's fair. We are not in like a civilian gear. Besides, this gear is a brand new model. Never seen this type before. Let's just say that a lot of things have happened. It wasn't like I wanted to pilot it. Where are we anyway? Looks like we fell into
into one weird place. I've never heard of huge stalactite caves such as this existing under the desert before. What? You don't know anything, do you? Where are you from? The desert only covers around 1,000 sharls of the outer layer of the earth.
I'm gonna geek out for a little bit. I love seeing what sorts of like scientific measurement tools like different sci-fi genres come up with and like how they do their science. Anyway.
The stratum underneath that consists of igneous rock. From a sea of trees to a sea of sand and now a stalactite cave. What's next?
I thought he was gonna say, what's next? Like, giant, demonic, whatever, and then immediately in the next cutscene they show up.
What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Never mind. We're in trouble. Look.
Yeah, we are in trouble, indeed.
Look, the hole we fell through has disappeared. We'd better find some other way out. So, you want to call a truce for now? At least until we find an exit and get out of here. Yes, agreed. First, we gotta find the way out of here, so let's get going.
Did I know that one of Zeke's DLC costumes is Bart's colors? Wait, that's cute. Whew, thank God, I didn't want to dry up and die in the desert. Hey, you. I know you're tired, but don't go any further than there. Shut up. You sunk our ship. Don't you forget that. Order check. No, you shut up. Just be thankful that you were saved. Oh, goodness. Excuse me? Is there anyone who was almost dead with no arms and legs or in need of an abdominal operation? Very specific stuff coming from the medical team here. No one? Well, that's depressing. Who are you? What are you saying?
I see. So your young one has not just been shooting at anything and everything then, Sigurd.
Wait, you know each other? I'm gonna have to think of another voice to distinguish between the two of them.
Yes, he actually calculated this attack, or so he says.
I see Xenogears. I give heart. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
As you can see, no one has died this time either.
She just wants someone to treat? Well, I mean, I get, being really passionate about your job, but there's also another thing about, like, being upset that no one's mortally injured. You know what I mean? Even if I was a doctor, I'd be like, thank goodness no one's on the brink of death. You know what I mean?
Sigurd, sir! The collection of the goods and soldiers from the Ave transport is almost complete. We still can't locate the young master. General Maitreya's platoon will scout around again. Okay, I'm counting on you. Yes, sir! Since I'm part of the unit, I'll also excuse myself. He's like, I gotta clock out. I don't want to work overtime. So, what happened to this young one you call master? He fell into an underground cave with that other guy in a gear.
Me, how do I differentiate all these voices?
It's near an old excavation site, and he's riding in a gear, so he'll probably be able to come up somehow. We'll try to find him for a while, and if that doesn't work, then we'll wait for him at our meeting point. You seem to trust him a lot. Trust him. Yeah, I trust he'll get us into trouble.
Uh-oh!
But I never thought I would meet you here.
Hugh! Hugh, what are you talking about? Yeah, egg on my face, sure. That was a bad one.
It is not a coincidence. It is an inevitable consequence, I assume. ...
Why did I knew it was gonna be ... Hyuga! The Hyuga clan. Can you tell I've been rewatching Naruto? Naruto Shippuden specifically.
Are you saying something is about to happen?
Yeah, about the time of gospel? Oh. I guess he doesn't know about the time of gospel. Ooh, not another creepy forest-like area. Oh, I already know the random encounters aren't gonna get me with this one. I'm gonna eat some candy. There's a save, oh my god. Oh, we're in our gears though, thank goodness. I love the sound effect too when you're next to the save point too. It's so ominous. First name or his last name? No, he has a last name. A fake last name, I guess. Sitan Uzuki. But now he's Hyuga. Maybe that's his middle name. Okay. Saved. The time of the gospel when everyone gets together and sing in the world's largest church choir. If only it were that simple. Did I save? Did you all see? Please tell me I'm not the only one who does this. Enjoy the game. I just finished it this week myself. Probably why I got this in my recommended. Nice! How did you enjoy it? Okay, yeah. I just wanted to try something. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Helps to have the reassurance. Gosh. Okay, well, I'll just go for this light here. Maybe that'll be interesting. Nope. Oh, we can fly! Fly over by my side right now. Go check out my Idol cover of By My Side from Perfect Arrange Works. Na 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 na. Boy. Dun, dun, dun. You 100% do this? Real. Jellyfish! Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, miss. Okay, they don't take physical damage, maybe. Just like piloting a scale, yeah. Oh, we're not actually flying? I see. Oh. I see. Okay. I kind of like these things. Medusoid. What is the prefix medu all about? Oh, but they also miss. Fly over. Disarmed with a smile. Whoa. I wonder if we just missed. Let me see. Let me check. Or if they don't take physical... No, they do take physical damage. Faye just missed the first time. Disarmed. Good job, Bart. Bart Simpson. Oh my gosh, I think the biggest thing for me is that I get so lost. Wake me up tonight. Oh.
Hey, Faye! My sensors are responding to something. Appears to be quite a large cavern on the other side of here. We can get rid of this rock. I don't think that's possible.
Well, you never know. Let's go. Maybe you could have pointed me towards it sooner. Dun, dun, dun. There's robots down here! What the? Fly over. Med is a prefix for guard, protect, or rule over. Interesting. Oh, I wasn't paying attention if I did any damage. Oh well. Yeah, surely there's an in-between of doing nothing and shooting a Kamehameha. Exactly, I was like, that seemed a little like overkill. I like the design of this robot, because in the back you can see that there's like a platform, like a little patio. So cute. Tin Robo. Oh, you know what would be so cute? A game where it's like, you live in like a mech, and it's just like, no drama, no war, no nothing. You just like live in a world, like a society where like a lot of people live on mechs and like use mechs, and you get to design your little mech, and like, I think one with a patio would be so cute, and I can decorate it. Just saying. Oh no, I don't know where I am. I get so disoriented coming out of a fight like that. Okay.
Hey, this is huge. Okay, what can we do with this? Doubt you can break it.
Well, there was also a thing up there.
I guess we could try pushing it? Wait, no matter how you look at it...
No matter how you look at it, what?
What the heck are you doing? Hurry up and help!
Literally, you were just standing there. From hobgoblins to tin robo. I know, we really came so far, huh? I know, the camera being so close does not help at all. Well, we did it. See? Can't give up before we even try.
We can get by if we help each other. Let's keep it up so we can get out of here.
Super awesome indeed.
The hydromechanic pipe for my knee joint is on the verge of breaking down. It's all because of that fall from the ceiling. Followed by pushing this mega colossal boulder.
Or maybe a game where you work as like a mech engineer and like you work at a like a mech shop, you know, and like you just have all these like mechs come in and you just engineer. I don't know.
Won't be funny if my gear malfunctions in a huge cavern like this. Your friends won't come and help us? It'd be a waste of time waiting. They probably won't come. But aren't they your friends? We believe in a liberal upbringing. They'll think we can escape by ourselves. I wonder if Doc so.
I mean, I would help my friends.
Don't worry about the man you were with. I'm sure our guys saved him by now. ... What is it? ... We wouldn't have fallen in here if you'd only listened to me. Don't blame it on me. You should have surrendered instead of challenging me.
Bart, you also could have listened to anyway.
All I wanted was your gear.
Have you considered, Bart, that maybe people don't want to give up their possessions to strangers?
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who blindly attacked me. What else was I supposed to do? I thought I might die if I didn't fight you. I was taking it easy on ya. Couldn't you tell? You're a bit dense, huh? Don't lie to me. I know you were serious. What, you want some? Let's have it out right here.
Oh, ... Oh.
Wait, settling it right here comes first. I won't be able to get anything done until we settle this once and for all.
I told you all that story about my friend who has friends who were like, what do we do with this empty room in our house? Because they had a shared house. And they turned it into what they call the dojo. And it's just this empty room where they go and fight. And that's just like part of their friendship is they tussle for funsies. I personally I don't know, I can't do stuff like that. Like I've tried kickboxing once because there was like a free kickboxing class, but I don't know. I don't think I'm fit for like fighting, you know? They says.
I thought you wanted a truce for now. Getting out of here should come first. Once we're out of here, then I'll fight you all you want. Let's hurry up and move on out of here. I don't like you very much. Dang it. I'll get you when we get out of here.
I feel like this could really become a wonderful friendship. I forgot you had to move with a D-pad. You would think I'd be used to it by now. I thought there was like a treasure here. Oh my gosh, me when I can't see. That's great. Where did we even come out of? There. Okay, we came out of there. Let me like look forward. Oh, but then if I try to look forward, there's a rock. No, here we go. What is this? A gold nugget. I don't know why I thought it was a stove. I wonder if I should heal. Because we're still in our gears. And I don't think that I think our gears have different HP bars. Maybe I could wait for another save point and then... Is that where we just came out of? I'm so confused. Hold on. No. I think that's just another cave. I think we're still in the cave. I don't know why I thought we got out of the cave. Let me just try that. Because I thought the other thing that we were just next to had like a little boulder next to it, so I thought that maybe... This looks different. So I'm going to keep going. I don't know why I'm singing that and not like the flying song. Oh my gosh, I still want to cover that too, huh? Wow, long cave. I was gonna start like I wish they would have like small talk, like in like Mass Effect when you're in the elevators. Alright, let's attack, shall we? If this ever gets a remake, you hope navigation gets improved. Real. I think that'd be wonderful. Oh! 1 damage. So we do take out the robot first. Hey. Yeah, they're doing their best. Pachoom! 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 Alright. I don't even think we need to use all of our fuel. Like, what if I just did a fuel 10? Oh. Oh, yeah, that did it. So, no need to waste our fuel here. Bonk! Man, these guys are brave. The Sandman men, they're brave for sticking it out. Because if I saw 2 giant robots, I'm running. No way. If I'm not in a robot too, I'm running. Somebody says, Mr. Sandman, man me a sand, bum 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 bum. So, come here often. Oh, it's low down. Oh gosh. What? Water! What are you doing? Fly over. Oh. Well. We can go higher. Na 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 well, that was quick. Does Xenogears have any associated songs with vocals too? Or did they not do that back then? Was that not like a thing? Love the vocals? I just like to sing. Sometimes I don't even realize it sometimes that I'm like humming or what have you. Ooh, the ending song does? Okay. I look forward to that time. Now you all are singing in the chat. We can go high enough to fly. Na 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 na. I keep saying this to you all, and it never happens because it always loses the poll whenever I do. Like, what song should I do next? I really want to cover So Nah, So Fern. I don't remember what direction we went in. Gosh. Like, I think that was the direction we came from. Yep, I was right. The same singer sang the Future Redeem song. Yeah, you all mentioned that. That's so cool. Maybe total like pipe dream here, but like maybe Monolith Soft will see the tweet that I tweeted, and he'll be like, you know what? Let's I don't know. Maybe we'll forward an email to I don't know. But the thing is, it's like I'm not an actual. I don't have any like other. I don't have any voice acting credits, so I'd feel rude just being like, whoop, get me a spot in the audition room. You know what I mean? Ah. Okay, tap, go. It's German. No, can you do it? Did I ever tell you all? I learned like German repertoire for school. I've sung now German opera, French opera. I think that was probably the hardest one for me. And Italian opera. And my professor was like, wow, you're really good at picking up these languages. And I'm like, I do sing in like another language. And he was like, yeah, I guess that does like, you know, being able to learn different pronunciations is a transferable skill, yeah? Yeah, I post some of my school rep on my Patreon. If you want to hear me sing in German. I'm trying to remember. Ah, I sung one song called Lachen und Weinen. Lachen und weinen zu jeglicher Stunde. The thing is with opera, in general, you pronounce things a lot differently than how you would actually say them in German. Or in any language, right? Because there's certain ways that you have to, like, have your mouth, like, because you have to have your mouth open and, like, have, and things like that in order to be able to sing, like, in the style and things like that. So yeah, it's like, oh, like, the way that you pronounce things is different. That makes sense. Ave excavation site number 8, gear number 3, surrounding area info, yeah. There's a barrier wall in the southeast of terrace stones that was built to stop the shifting of sand. Until the barrier reopens, please assemble at the shelter located to the east of the barrier wall.
What's with this gear? It's well maintained for a gear just left lying around like this.
East. West. Okay, maybe this way. And this way. And then that way. Nice. A safe.
Who'd have thought there'd be someone living in a place like this? Let's check it out.
Were you able to get all the bugs worked out? Yes and no. I don't know how else to say. So basically, like, I wasn't able to get that, oh, I guess I can jump here, huh? I wasn't able to get that one previous cutscene, like, fixed, but, when we were first playing it on that previous stream, it somehow, like, just skipped it entirely. Rather than just being stuck on it. And so we were able to get past it, and we haven't had any issues yet. But when I went back to try it after I got the disc resurfaced, it was the same thing, so. Whoa. I have the opera stuck in my head now. Lachen und weinen zu jeglicher Stunde. Ruht bei der Liebe so mancherlei Grund. I hope I remember the lyrics. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. It's called Laughing and Crying. That's what it means. Lachen und weinen. There it is. I wonder if I can make it. Is that like, is that not good? No, I can't touch it. Good. Oh, oopsie daisy. Save. You started playing this again too because of my playthrough. Nice! You just finished this area? Ooh, so I'm not too far behind you then. How have you been enjoying your replay? Save. Nice. Okay, now I guess do we have to get out of our gears here? What is this? Oh, it's a house. That's right. Sometimes when it takes too long to transition between areas, I'm like, oh god, it's stuck.
Hey, Faye! This is a surprise. There's someone living in this place. It's been a while, but I thought I could hear the sound of gears. I assume they're yours? Well, anyway, come on back in here and make yourself at home.
Bart, I have a feeling that maybe we should be a little weary, you know, stranger danger. Not us randomly entering a stranger's home. Ty would never, oh my gosh.
It's been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface? Guess that's it. I see. That's too bad. I can tell from the sound that you both ride good gears. The legs seem to be playing up a bit.
How do you know that? You can tell that just by listening to it? This is your all-time favorite game? I've been enjoying it! Yeah.
You mean you can tell what's wrong just by the sound of its footsteps? It's easy to know what's wrong with gears by the sounds they make. My guess is that one of them needs a new hydromechanic pipe in its joints. It's making a nasty sound. Must be hard to walk with, too. Oh, by the way,
the name's Balthazar!
But you could call me Old Man Bal. Oh yeah? Looks like we've got a real fanatic here, huh? What's an old man like you doing in a place like this? I guess you could call me a fossicker or a collector of things. There is much to be...
Is that another, like, 90s thing? There's so many things that I don't understand.
There is much to be found lying around in this here stalactite cavern. Collector, huh? Sounds interesting. The things on this shelf...
I'm telling ya, it's hard to predict what they're gonna say, because I usually start reading the text before it's done populating. And so I guess based off of, like, how sentences are naturally structured, at least the way that I would talk. So, like, you know what I mean? Because I don't start a sentence with, like, the things that are on this shelf. Are they this? You know what I mean? And so, because I feel maybe this is, like, a reflection of, like, the Japanese, like, sentence structure or what have you. I would just be like, oh, are the things on the shelf here some of the stuff you found? You know what I mean? So it's, like, it's really fun. Anyway.
The things on the shelf. Are they some of the stuff you found?
Me when I gave him Faye's voice.
Oh, you mean the fossils? They're one of the things I collect. The fossils? You mean the things on the shelf there?
Sorry, I keep thinking of my father, my dad.
Feel free to have a look at them.
What a name! Really biblical, I know. It's like we come across a character and it's like, my name is Satan. You can call me Sat. Nice to meet you. It's like, oh my God.
My name is Beelzebub. You can call me Bel. I'm just a friendly old man in the cave. Around here, you can dig up ancient machines along with human and animal fossils. Notice anything particular on these shelves, like a bunch of skulls that are a portent of your doom? They go from oldest on the left to newest on the right. Are you an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. They just look like a bunch of old bones to me. Faye, what do you think?
They do look like bones, yes, skulls.
Let me see. First, there are no human bones up to here. Then from here on over to the right, something is slightly different, I guess.
Okay, interesting.
Yes, from a certain point in time, human fossils suddenly no longer appear.
Ooh!
That point is roughly 10,000 years ago. What does that mean? Don't ask me. I don't know for sure.
You know a lot of things, though.
But my guess is there were no humans on this planet before then. At least, it appears so.
I mean, wasn't it like dinosaurs? Like, we had dinosaurs, and at some point we had, like, the precursor to human. Anyway.
How could that be? What about all that talk about evolution?
Oh, they study evolution. I thought... Because I wonder, like, in fantasy, it's like, to what extent have you studied science? To what extent have... I guess if they have gears. But sometimes, in some, like, fantasy, they'll have, like, technological stuff, but they don't know what DNA is. You know what I mean? It's like, you never know.
You mean the theory of evolution that was taught by the ethos, right? You can't trust that. Rather, I believe in the old legends and myths.
Interesting.
Legends? Myths? Haven't you heard of this story? They say...
Not the ominous music, not ominous.mp3.
They say that humans and God live together in a paradise in the sky. With God's protection, there was no fear of death and natural disasters were entirely unknown. Then one day, the humans ate a forbidden fruit which gave them incredible wisdom.
This is just Catholicism. You're telling me the story of Adam and Eve, question mark?
But God drove mankind from the paradise for their sin.
In Japanese, ethos was known as the church. Oh. So it's funny that the church taught evolution. They're like sort of doing a rewrite.
Bitter at having been driven out of paradise, humans used the wisdom they had gained to make giants. And these giants, they planned to challenge God himself. But God poured his wrath down on them.
Isn't that like actual, like, in the literature? I know a little bit about biblical literature. And I remember, like, I don't remember, like, what part of, like, the book of the Bible. Sorry, the book of the church, the Bible. It took me a second to remember. But, like, wasn't there, like, a thing about that? I don't remember. Yes, sort of, yeah, a bit. I only remember, like, Adam and Eve. And, like, I remember, yeah, they lived in this garden. And they got kicked out because they listened to the snake. They weren't supposed to eat the apple. Or something like that. And then I remember what else? I remember about the rib thing. I remember I don't remember who came first, Eve or Adam. But one of them took a rib out and it became the other person. I don't remember exactly the details, but it's something like that.
All who defied God were destroyed, but God himself did not escape unharmed. Taking paradise with him, the wounded god buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for eons. Before going to sleep, God used his remaining power to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet.
I don't know. Though I thought he meant like right-handed versus left-handed. I'm like, what happens if you're left? I'm like, isn't the heart on the left side? I'm like, huh? I'm like, you mean some people? Anyway.
These people are said to be our ancestors.
I need a drink of water. This guy's the old voice is always hard to do.
Well, anyway, I'll stop my rambling now.
he goes and like turns off his CD player that's playing the ominous music. You can keep rambling. I don't mind. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have dogged him again.
By the way, does this cave have an exit? There is an exit in the excavation site beyond the sand barrier. You can get outside through there. Sand barrier? You mean that huge wall you can see from your entrance? Yes, that's it. On the other side is an old Ave excavation site. They built the wall when Ave was excavating here to keep the sand from falling in from above. But they've stopped work there now. So how do we open such a huge thing like that? If it's a wall, you can probably break it down. Hold your horses there, young'uns. No matter how good a gear you have, you'll never break that wall down. It's much too strong. So, let's make a deal.
No, deal with the devil. Oh my gosh.
The wall was closed to the restriction of the sand sensors. Thanks to that, now I can't get through to the other side either. Maybe it happened when you two fell in here. Were you boys fighting up there or something? You seem to be able to tell everything.
Deal with the devil! Oh my gosh! He's a demon.
Anyway, so what can we do about it? What can we do about it? It's very simple. You just have to turn off the sand sensor switches.
Yeah, turn off the switches and then free the demon into the world.
Doing that will keep the barrier from closing again. While you two are doing that, I'll open it up.
Like, why is some random guy named Balthazar doing in, like, the caves?
The sensors are in 2 places. You should see their flashing red lights.
Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it.
Well, good luck then. Let's go, Bart. Oh, before you go, I can share some parts and fuel with you. Just talk to me whenever you need some. Right. Thanks, old man. Well, we'll go and finish our part of the deal then.
Deal with the devil. Fun fact, Old Man Bal is named after one of the 3... Oh! That's what was one of the name of the 3 Is it, do you say... It's Magi, right? I keep saying Muggy because I think of, like, you know the anime? Anyway. But, what was I saying? I got tangented. What were the names of the other 3? I thought it was 3 wise men. Or is that 2 separate? Is it 3 wise men and 3 magi? Or are the 3 magi the 3 wise men? And who are the ones bringing frankincense and myrrh? It's like, I know a little bit. I went to Sunday school, but I genuinely don't think I could tell you what I remember. I thought we heal at the... Oh, we don't heal at the save points. Grrr, Deltarune spoiled me. I feel like, oh, we saved. We got healed, right? No, wrong. Hop jerky. Hop jerky. Bart, I was like, your HP is so low. I was so used to having my partner have like 200 HP. Like 50 HP. Caspar and Melchior were the other 2? Why have I never heard of these names before? What if there are 3 magi in this game? That'd be so cool. Don't tell me if there is or not. I want to find out when they show up. Oh yeah, where are the sensors again? Low-key when I wasn't paying attention. I don't know where they are. Can you tell me? One is up on the rock ledge above the boulder in the Great Hall. Great. I know where that is. Climb the terrace stones and head out into the passage. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna remember this. It's okay, it's okay. Climb the terrace wall on the road from which you can see the waterfalls. On the northwest. It's on the rock ledge. Let's just go up the terraces and see what a sand sensor even looks like first. Okay, also... Wait, hold on. Fly over... Wait, I want to talk about other stuff. Got any parts you want to sell? Which do you want? Let's do characters. Bye! Oh. I think we have enough of these. You have to go through this entire dialogue again to choose gear parts? Goodness gracious. Parts? Here. Their title can be Three Magi or the Three Wise Men. Oh, people refer to them by the Three Kings. Oh. I see. Changing the engine is a good idea. Okay. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Tune up. Oh, we can fix that. Okay. Parts. Extra armor +1? Only 50. Yeah, why not? We have a lot of money now. Oh. Oh, wait, is this specifically only for Veltal? I just realized it. And I bought 2 of those. Oh, well. Oh, engine. Wait, engine. Whoa. Nice. I just see Welt. I'm like, ah! Welt Yang. Ooh. Oh, I don't have money for the other ones? Is that what it's... Oh, no. Name doll use? Brigandier? Oh, it's for... That's not for... I see. It's not for this. I almost called it a scale. I understand. Armor. Sure. I think that's everything. Oh, wait. Oh, darn it! I have to go through the dialogue again. Here. For Gary. All right. Yeah. Weapons? Nothing. Parts? Oh. Okay. I already got that. Tune up. Fuel. Wait. I'll do all this first. Huh. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, sure. Woohoo! We spent good money on this text, so you get to read it. Yeah, real. Okay. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the door, but it was a bookshelf. Boy, you try playing a game and reading a chat at the same time. It's a skill that you gotta develop, and even then, I still mess it up sometimes. File. Save. Yeah, I like the menu noises. I was thinking of looking into Star Ocean. I was talking about it with somebody the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I've had it mentioned to me a couple of times. And they were like, yeah, I think you'd like it. Okay. So, up the terrace wall, which I'm assuming that's what this is. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be so strong. So strong. Oh. It's a good game, yeah. Let's see. Star Ocean, did you dirty and you'll never go back? What happened? What's the situation? Play Tales of first? I see. Okay, I know these guys can take physical damage. Yes, there we go. Medusora! Oh. Camera damaged. Oh, that's what happens when you... Gosh. Okay, you know what? Zap it with the laser. Zap it with the robot laser. No. We'll try attacking him. Maybe I'll try the other attacks. Okay, there you go. We're getting it. This guy's a toughie. Oh! Never mind new releases, you jump right into like Splatoon Raiders. Oh my gosh, I've been playing it bit by bit. My sister finished it in like 2 days. On like the hardest level. Oh yeah, I was gonna play Raiders last night, and then I was like, wait, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Switch 2 edition. And I remember like taking Splatoon Raiders out of my not mine, it's my friend's Switch 2. At the Switch 2, and I remember whispering to myself, sorry, Shiny. I was like, I'm gonna have to wait on more Splatoon Raiders. It's been fun. Honestly, I feel like the normal is a little too easy. Like, it's not as challenging as I thought it was gonna be. So, I'm debating whether or not I want to switch to, to the harder mode. Yeah, I know, my backlog's way too big. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay. So, oh my gosh. I wonder if we can fall from there. Oh. Moving at a diagonal is not great. It said something about a sensor. Is there something over here? Oh, it looks like there is. This game's battle theme has been engraved in your mind as JRPG battle music? Yeah, real. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I wonder if I'm going the right way. Surely one of these areas... Oh. Because I don't think we've been on this bridge before. And we certainly have not seen this before. What is that? What is that? What is happening? It looks like a robot taken over by a monster. Mayfly. Ah. Yeah, you don't look so good, Mr. Robot. There's something on your back there. Ate too much broccoli is crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, do you guys know about the zombie ants? Where like, well, it's a fungus that gets into the ant's brain and then turns the ant into a zombie, basically. Uh-oh. You missed! Oh, I guess it does attack, no, defense down. Okay, well, out. Cordyceps, yeah. Oh my gosh! Okay, you know what we're zapping it with a laser? I think this is something worth zapping with a laser. It's like taking out a can of Raid. Oh! 31 damage! Maybe we should also... Here, maybe like... Inspiration for Last of Us. Yeah. I was gonna say. Okay. Because I think that's evasion down too, so hopefully that helps. Nice. Man, this guy's toughy. These guys are tough. it's getting low health. It looks like it's hit a low health animation, maybe. I'm gonna start hitting it again. With Bart. And then hopefully this goes here. It looks like it's low health. Ouch! Ouch! Okay, I think we can just keep doing this now. Yeah! Oh my gosh, that was so scary. I don't like that. You bought Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition yesterday? Nice! You couldn't wait to get Momo as a rare blade. Yeah! Oh my gosh. I'm excited. I started my New Game Plus yesterday. Fly over by my side. Oh, this makes me want to play X right now. But the game that's been in my mind the most, like off stream, the game that I've been playing the most off stream is Let's School. Why do I feel like we've been here before? You're playing Torna before your NG Plus? Nice. I hope you enjoy. Why does this feel like the same long hallway we went down? But I feel like we didn't cross that bridge before. You know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me just go for it. Wow. Nice. Let's shoot this thing. This path is a reused asset, but it's different. Okay, thank goodness. I thought I was going crazy. Nice. I keep forgetting that sometimes you have to press X. I thought I was gonna go on to the next screen. Raiders never stood a chance to Let's School. I've been playing it bit by bit. You still gotta play all the other Xenos. You started part 1 of the saga, but life got busy and you never went back to it. That's fair. These games take a lot of time. Actually managed to finish watching your XC1 playthrough so you can watch through my XC2 one during your XC2 NG+. Nice! Well, I hope you have fun. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Everything looks the same! Did I just go back? Did I end up going back? Archangels, is this a different place? Did I accidentally go backwards? You can tell me that. I can't tell. But now I don't know which direction I was in. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna keep... Oh, that's it. The sensor. Great Hall Sand Sensor. Disengage. You're in the correct place, thank you. Okay, Archangels. From here, what did he say I have to go? Ah! I wonder if I can just escape. Oh, it's another robot. These guys aren't too bad to fight. How's my fuel? Not great. Not great. The one is where you can see waterfalls. Do I have to go back for that? I think I'm just gonna leave. Doi. Do we have to both hit escape? I guess so. Okay, let's just head back. We gotta find the other thing. Where did I come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Kanado? Do they have, like, maps online? That'd be so good. I get lost so easily. Okay, I'm just gonna head back and then figure out what to do from there. This long hallway, I'm telling ya. Because maybe we could... maybe we head back to the place. We go get our gears topped up. And then we go off to find the other sensor. They can be spoily sometimes, I bet. Oh, that did not work. Yeah, getting lost is part of the journey. Doi. we were going this way. Down this long hallway. Is that ASCII? ASCII? What is that? What map? What is that? What ASCII map? What is that? Yeah, Bart! We have Bart now. Okay, I'm gonna... These guys are not fun to fight. I'm gonna leave. Okay, I wasn't sure, because I know what ASCII art is, but I wasn't sure if that was what if ASCII maps were similar to that. I've never seen maps made out of those. Old guides used to use ASCII to make art of maps. Why? Oh, is it because like it wasn't as easy to do like a screenshot or something and put together like a screenshot of all the maps? What? Did you guys not have screenshots back in the day? Man. Oh, can I jump from here? Like, can I jump down to that guy? No. I have to go back. Okay, let's stop by the old man's place again. Old Man Bart. Images were too big for old dial-up modems. That's the thing that yells at you, right? Like that. Is it true that if, like, there was an issue with the phones or the internet, you had to get off the phone? Or something like that? Or maybe it's the other way around. Screenshots were not a thing, and written guides needed to describe things without a compass. Interesting. It was just because they were uploaded as, like, basic text documents, and it meant they were easy to print, too. Oh, fair! Fair. Oh my gosh, I remember being, when I was like really, really small, my dad would print out directions on a piece of paper, like to go somewhere. And I was like, wow. That's so crazy. I would get lost so easily if I had to rely on that. Map Quest, that sounds familiar. Yeah. Yeah, because my parents would print instructions out on the paper. Isn't that crazy? You used to keep your feedback guides on a floppy disk. I know what a floppy disk is. I know what that is. Nice. This game came out back when the internet was still young. Oh man. Wow, it must have been really different being in, like, fandom way back when. Because it's like now, it's like I can just go online and find a bunch of people who also like this thing that I like, you know, and I can talk about it and things like that. Okay, then, so we're gonna go down the terrace here. You're coming around the mountain as you go. You'll be coming around the mountain as you go. You'll be coming around the mountain. And then we're gonna top up here, I guess. I think what we'll do is we'll hopefully get out of this cave, and then once we find the next save point is probably where we'll wrap up for the day. So I can eat my dinner! We had forums back in the day. Forums still exist today, no? Back then it felt more genuine. There would be playground rumors about game secrets and all that. Nowadays, it's easy to fake. Oh. Back then, people who knew each other tended to play a lot of the same games because they shared with each other. Ah, fair. Yeah. Oh, you move. Seem to have shut off the sand sensor on the ledge in the Great Hall, but there's another sand sensor on the road from which you can see the waterfalls. On a rock ledge northwest, I saw the repair robot, so we just gotta use our compass. We need to top up our stuff. Oh. Did I click the right one? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Tune up! It's okay, we have a lot of gold, so it's fine. Fly over Remember printing a fake rumor about the Super Smash Bros. Melee roster and spending days at school imagining movesets for each character? Oh, wait! I didn't tell... Oh my gosh, I haven't told the new Archangels about my Chunibyo phase. Oh my gosh, I had a 2-week Chuni phase. Oh my gosh. I had a 2-week phase in elementary school where I was absolutely convinced that ninja powers were real. And that I was going to learn how to be a ninja and save everyone from the impending ninja war because I was the only one practicing my jutsus. So I had printed out a piece of paper with all the jutsus and like what hand signs go with the jutsus. I even got it laminated at school. And I carried it around in my backpack, and if I had free time, I would read it and memorize it. But then after 2 weeks, I was like, okay, I'm bored. I don't want to, whatever. If the ninja war happens, then it's whatever. I can't be bothered to learn these anymore. So, yeah, Hokage Rita of the Hidden Bread Village. Yup, that was me. I printed out all my because sometimes people don't realize, like when I'm talking to people like IRL, like people, I don't know, for whatever reason, don't realize how big of a nerd I am. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I love anime, or like I love video games. And then we'll talk about it more, and they're like, wow, I didn't realize you like anime that much. And I was like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, yeah, I really like anime. I really like games. Also, I don't know where... Oh my, what's my ninja way? Whimsy. Whimsy and being nice. Yeah. Special options. Whimsy and treating others the way you want to be treated. Attack. Yeah, I just want to do that. Do I still remember the hand signs? I can do them, but I don't remember which one's which. Actually, no, this one's hair. You can't see me doing it. The hair, tiger. No, I know tiger, boar, and monkey, I think. Because I think that was, I think that's specifically Chidori, maybe? Oh my god, somebody fact check me. Which one is... Tiger, boar, monkey is either one of Sasuke's common jutsus, or one of Naruto's. I don't know. When you were on the playground, it was DBZ, fair. Fairy Rita, my ninja way. Yeah. Imagine if we can type out hand signs. What do you mean? Oh my god, Naruto in, like, because you know how like Boruto was a lot more, like, technologically advanced of a time? Gosh, I really don't remember where we came from. You're gonna have to give me a second while I figure this out. It's this way. Genuinely, I don't hear it. I feel like this is where we came from. Is this it? Is this it, Archangels? Does this look right? This looks like this thing that we did last time. Oh well, doesn't hurt to check. So. You used to watch your DVDs frame by frame to learn the hand signs for the fireball jutsu. Oh man. Oh, no, see, this is the wrong one. Yeah. Okay, cool, thank you. Ox hair monkey is the faster way. But isn't it that, like, you can do more? The more hand signs you do, the more powerful that your jutsu is. Stop, you guys. No, you look what you're doing to me. Because I also was really... So I was also really into Bleach. Bleach is also, like, one of my top favorite anime. I think my number one is probably Full Metal, but Bleach is definitely up there. Probably second, or sometimes... I feel like sometimes they switch. Depending on I don't know. Depending on the day. And it's the same thing with their spells. They don't call them jutsus, but yeah, like the longer the incantation, the more powerful it is. But the more powerful that you get, the shorter your incantations can be, without losing the strength. I've made like a Bleach OC before. She has twin Zanpakuto too, because I thought twin Zanpakuto was like the coolest thing ever. And, you know, I had my 2-week Naruto Chuni phase, so of course I'd be like, I want to give my... I think maybe it's on the ground level here. Oh, where though? Ah! The Bleach Hados, I thought they were so cool. I remember spending so much time searching up like all the Hados and like, because they're numbered like, Hado number 50. I used to remember the numbers of like which Hado was which. Because there's like, I think it's a Kato number 30-something. Sokatsui is like the one that like, I know Rukia uses that a lot. But don't ever question my weed friend, you guys. Like wow. Yeah, I know a lot. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Not saying that anyone was, but no need to question. I am a weeb through and through, or I guess an anime fan, if you will, and game fan. Oh, maybe is it this way? This looks promising. Ah! Yikes! I say that though because I think this is something that's like was in the past, because weeb now just means you like anime, but I think weeb had more of a negative connotation previously. But oh, I think this is it. I think I found it. I did it, and then we have to go northwest. Ah! Weeb was an insult? Aww. But now it's been usurped, and now we use it for as our, like, that's who we are, you know? Yeah, you know, I was bullied in middle school. Oh my gosh, I was bullied in middle school. And I was like, because I was a nerd. I've always loved anime. And like, yeah, oh my gosh. But yeah, it wasn't super great. But then like, I guess around high school, I was like, you know what? I don't care. And then I kind of like became like, for lack of a better word, like mother weeb. Like, you know what I mean? I was just like, you know what? I don't care. And then like by the time I was like a senior in high school, all like the new weebs who like joined like as freshmen, I was like, I'll take care of you. No one can hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, no one can make fun of you. Like, you're fine the way you are. Anyway. Yeah. Mother weeb, exactly. Because I was like, it's okay, be who you are. Nerd out. Because I would be like unabashedly like a nerd. And I was just like, see? I'm freely who I am and no one can touch me, so yeah, no one's gonna hurt you. But yeah, I was able to make a lot of friends by just being unabashedly myself. So I'm grateful I was able to find that courage, but I think I was only really able to find that courage because I had a lot of friends to, you know, who had my back, and even friends who like weren't as into anime, but they were like, oh yeah, you know, we're also nerdy in our own way too. Okay, well I went northwest, but I think we have to go more this way and then go northwest. Because I had a group of friends, or I have a group of friends, and we all we didn't all like anime, but we were all like in orchestra together, and that's what bonded us together. And we were all our own different kinds of nerds. So, okay, northwest from the robot, but I wasn't seeing anything. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm just like, to heck with all these battles. I wanna go find the way out. Thoughts on visual novels? I don't play a lot of them, but I think they're fun. Yeah. Wear like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you. Real! I guess we're fighting this thing, huh? But yeah, I feel like a big part of it was like I knew what it felt like to be like in that position, and I didn't really want anyone to go through that. And I think that's kind of like what gave me the courage to like, I don't know, to stand up for people like me, you know? It sounds cheesy, but really, like I feel like that's just what it was, you know? Eventually, when I got to a point where it's like, now I'm like at the, you know, as a senior, it's like I'm at the top of the school now, essentially. And it's like, what kind of person do I want to be? Like, I don't want to create. Because I think at one point in middle school, I was like, maybe if I just stop being so outwardly, like, nerdy, then, like, maybe all my problems would be solved. And it's like, sure, like, maybe I wouldn't get bullied, but it was also like, man, this sucks. This is boring. I don't want to do this. And so at some point I was just like, you know what? Oh, here, I can jump. I forget that my jump is like so much higher in this. But now it's like, where do I jump from here? Oh, here. There it is! So hard to see. Oh, darn. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to platform, huh? I wonder if I can run and jump. Nice. Oh, I missed it. The isometric, like, the perspectives of it all. Ooh, wow. I'm a genius. Having empathy is cool, being hateful is lame. Real! And I was like, I don't want to be lame. So I was like, oh my god, the camera. Ah! Oh! I was like, I want to create somewhere where, like, people don't have to feel the way that I felt. You know what I mean? When I was in middle school. When I was a young warthog. Random musical number from The Lion King. Anyway. Stepping off my soapbox here for us. I know, the accursed camera, for real. Sad truth is I was bullied without the nerd stuff being a factor. What? You want to know the craziest part was? I remember, like, people would only treat me, like, nicely if I had something that they wanted. Isn't that crazy? Like, I would be bullied for, like, liking anime or what have you. But then, like, I remember one time in school, there was, like, we had, like, there was, like, a unit that we were studying, and it was about a book or something, and there was essentially a day where we got to bring in food or snacks or whatever that was inspired by whatever unit we were studying. And so I brought these snacks in that I made. And, like, they were really good. I'm good at making food. And so, like, it was like, oh, everyone gets one. And, like, if there's any leftovers, we can, like, take it home or whatever. And the same people who bullied me were like, wait, can I have some? And, like, as extras, I'm like, yeah, sure. I wasn't gonna, might as well, even though I wanted to take them home and eat them all myself. I was like, sure, why not? So I gave them, and I was like, oh, maybe we can get along. Maybe they'll start talking to me. No, went right back at it the next day. But I think the reality of it is, though, is I think it seemed like it's like middle school, People want to find their place. And it really came across to me as, like, they just wanted to fit in. And I guess the easiest way for them to fit in was to just say what everyone else was saying or do what everyone else thought was cool. Because it's hard being, like, other than, and so a lot of times even people who, like, would consider themselves, like, also a nerd would, like, kind of put themselves on the side of, like, the majority or what have you, because it's, like, easier, And it's like, I guess it's like you don't want to be treated terribly, but it's also like, man, Yeah, so can see where it's middle school. It's hard. Everyone's trying to figure out ways to make life easier, right, and get through middle school, and survive. But you got to think of it, and I guess it's hard to think about it, the big picture, right? When you're only in middle school, I feel like it's easier to say, after the fact. So, yeah. Everyone in the school system you were in knew what anime was and all it stood for at the time when it was still niche. Oh, really? Yeah. So, yeah. Middle school is when everyone's at their worst. Yeah. Not saying that we shouldn't do anything about, I absolutely do think we should do something about, like, bullying in schools and things like that. But yeah. I think it's an important time where people are, like, learning how to be people, learning how to behave in society and with other people and learn how to, like, get along with one another. And I guess it's more tough now with, like, all this random stuff on the internet that's getting people, like, riled up and angry and divided. But never too late to help, figure out a way to help people learn how to be decent human beings again, Gosh. Old Man Bal says,
oh, good timing. I was just about to open up the sand barrier now.
Did I save? Did you all see me save? Never too late to explore, understand, and connect like a trailblazer, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Well done, old man. Our deal is done. Hey, old man, there's one thing I want to ask you. Oh, what is it? I've heard somewhere on this planet is a gear far superior to all others. I've heard that it was called the God Gear and was made in ancient times but hidden away somewhere. Do you know anything about it? A man-made god, created with the wisdom of God. Such a gear would have the power of 1,000 gears. In a wave of its arm, it could destroy whole cities. Its battle cries would thunder in the heavens. You must be speaking of the Omni Gear. Ooh! You know of it? But perhaps it was what you were speaking about in that tale you told us of the battle with God. Oh, goodness gracious, you too, boy! Those stories were made to inspire man's soul. But they're just legends. They don't really exist.
Not a JRPG.
Anyway, allow me to take a look at your gears. It'll only take a little while, so wait here, please. Hey, wait! Ah, he's gone.
Wait, I'm getting kind of hungry. We need to get to a good stopping point.
Hey, Bart. Do you think the gear in that story is buried in the ground somewhere? I think that's what I've heard. Could one of the gears we are using possibly be it? Yeah, right. What are the chances of that happening?
Yeah! They don't know he's the protagonist.
The gears that are excavated lately, they're usually only a few hundred years old. Nowhere nearly as old as the gear in that legend. Then why were they in the ground? I don't know. There are no records. Except what? There must be some truth in the tales that they were buried after a great war. The bullet wounds covering most of the gear's armor would appear to confirm that. You mean that there are no records from the last several hundred years? How about before that? No one from either period. The ethos controls all the records from that time period.
They're controlling the knowledge. Control the knowledge, you control the people and their behaviors.
Maybe they have some very ancient records, too. All we know about our history is from the little pieces that we find for ourselves. Anyway, Faye, what do you make of the old man? What do you mean?
Why would such an old man live all alone in this abandoned cave? That's what I'm saying! Thank you, Barb.
I don't know. Probably digging for ancient gears or something? Right. They think so, too? Hey, I was just said that as a joke. Don't take all that stuff seriously. They're only legends, you know.
Type 1 if you think the JRPG church might be evil. 1. Nah, that old man is up to something. Run, he's right behind you.
This can't be. What's wrong, old man?
Control the knowledge, control the people, control the people, control the power. Real. Did you see how they're destroying a bunch of old books? And scanning them? And, like, using them to train AI? And they're just getting rid of the old books? I don't know. Maybe I've read a little too much, like, Fahrenheit 451 or, like, I don't know, 1984. But I'm like, at some point, they could put, like, me putting my tinfoil hat on. Because it's like, once you make it scarce, you could easily control it, you know? I don't know. Just something to think about. Me and my JRPG dystopian tinfoil hat.
Is this your gear? Well, sort of. Where did you get it? I'm just borrowing it.
From who?
This is the host for the spirit of the Slayer of God! Wait a moment. What did you say? Nothing. I didn't say it.
No. Old Man Bal, you old man. You certainly did say something.
No, I heard you. You said Slayer of God. That's what you said, isn't it, old man? Your gears are fixed. You have no more business here. This is a bad time for me. Be on your way. Be on our way? Listen here, old man.
I know, what a lore drop, and you're not gonna even elaborate. Real. What would you do if, like, one day, oh my god, I'm gonna start an ARG where I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, it's just like the Godslayer. I mean, what? I don't know, you're imagining things. What? That'd be so crazy. Should we save here, or should we get out of the... I think we should get back, but I don't know. I'm hungry. Is the next save... I'm assuming the next save point's probably a long while away. He said, can't say I feel good. That's crazy. Can't say I feel good about deceiving these kids. Oh, it got to the point where I was like, oh, I feel like JRPGs have trained me to so much to expect the worst that I feel like maybe I'm being just too receptive to the things that they say when they were saying very obvious things. Like, I'll see very obvious things and I'm like, no, that's too obvious. I think maybe they're just trying to be submersive. Goes underwater. Subversive? Is that the word that I'm looking for? English is so hard. But yeah. Goodness. There's some big stuff coming up that might take a bit. Okay, cool. Then we'll stop here. So far, so good. I feel like maybe we'll have to wait till we hit another cutscene to see if anything goes wrong. But you guys, it's our first Xenogears stream with no issues. Yay! Oh my gosh. Subversive, not what did I say? Submersive? Like we're going underwater? Oh my gosh. Yay, no scum! Woohoo! Don't jinx yourself. It'll probably happen in the next stream, but at least it was in this stream. Yahoo! Wow. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. Wow. I like Bart. I feel like Bart brings a different energy than we've had so far. Kind of lightens things up a bit, you know? No problem. Yeah, for now at least. But hey, celebrate the little wins, right? Yeah. Maybe he's just genuinely afraid of Veltal for whatever reason. I think because he knows something. You know? I suppose we might find out next time on Xenogears. Should I do my recaps in that style? My favorite, like, recap, the ones that I always think about are, like, the Inuyasha ones. Especially in that season where their recaps were set to the instrumental of the opening music. And they timed it as such to where, like, it would flow directly into the opening song. And they would go, Feudal Fairy Tale, Inuyasha, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I think that's specifically that one. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Angelus is the name of the song. Those are really good. Last time on Xenogears. Oh, it was season 4. I don't think Angelus was season 4. I think season 4's song was that Grip? No. I don't know. I don't remember. I know the first opening. I want to change the world. Na, 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 na. But I think the US release, they had like they had a completely instrumental opening. Isn't that crazy? Because I know sometimes you watch Inuyasha and they'll have like the fully orchestral one where it's like dun, so dun, 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 dun. But anyway, oh my gosh, I remember I did a panel on like leitmotifs in games and anime, and I don't know if Inuyasha ended up in that one, but I talked about Zelda a lot in that one too. I also talked about Devilman Crybaby, because I talked about diegetic music and diegetic soundtrack. Because in Devilman Crybaby, there's a group of rappers, and like every so often they'll kind of rap about the upcoming, I guess, arc, if you will. And what's really cool about like the music like diegetic music is music that also exists in the world, that can be experienced and perceived by characters in the world, not just us as an audience, because it tells a lot about the world. And it was interesting that they chose rap as a medium for their as their like diegetic music, because a lot of the history behind like hip hop and rap is people expressing like socio-political frustrations or anger or struggles, which that's a lot of what they dealt with in Devilman Crybaby as well. So I thought it was really interesting. Yeah. I like them too. And they sort of acted almost like, you know what an entr'acte is? Like the sort of like song that starts the next arc to kind of give you a preview of what's to happen, you know, sets the stage of what's to come. I think they have that like in I don't know what they're called in like Greek theater. I typed this all out because I did this for a panel. I love doing panels. Let me know if you all want to see more, like what I should do panels about. I saved, right? You all saw me save. I'm gonna save it again. Season 6 had the opening, Angelus. Yeah, that's one of my favorite openings. But honestly, they had a lot of great openings. Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, the time is so. I must begin the journey. Let me see. Devilman Crybaby. I have to search my, maybe I have to search my Google Drive. Here. Songs of our stories. How music and video games elevate storytelling. Was that the name of my panel? It is. I originally was going to do this by myself, but I wanted to do a panel with the Primordia girls. So I had actually written out the entire panel. I wrote and researched the entire panel, and then I was like, okay, you talk about this part, and this, and then I'll talk about this part, and then you talk about this part. And I was like coaching them. I was like, okay, this is what you need to talk. All the notes are right here. You're just gonna talk about it. But I gave them games that they were familiar with. So like Rhea talked about Zelda, because I know she likes Zelda, and then I had Sayu talk about Genshin Impact, because I know she likes Genshin too. And then I talked about Devilman Crybaby. Yeah. Yeah, I talked about diegesis. Oh, the Greek chorus. And Greek choruses sort of comment on things as they happen. And they sort of, and the way that this, it's usually like a small group of people. And they're usually like, maybe like a group of city dwellers just like walking around the city, or maybe it's like council members, but anyone who would like naturally exist in the world as a group of people, and they're kind of like talking to each other or singing about their problems that sort of outline the setting, if that makes sense, sort of set the stage for what's to come, so people kind of understand what's the state of the world like, generally, like what are people worried about, what does society at large think about or value, and they like foreshadow things. Yeah, Disney Hercules does this with the muses. Yeah. You just bought a couple of the books from my panel. Oh, nice! Well, I hope you enjoy them. Yeah, no, thankfully I get access to a lot of books virtually because of like my school access. So yeah, thankfully I was able to read those digitally. Yeah, I have a couple. I have the You Are Not Alone book though, as a physical. I was there. What a banger panel that was! Yay! I'm glad you think so. But anyway, I'm getting kind of hungry. So I'll stop yapping for now, and we'll be doing Xenogears next week. I don't have my schedule graphic ready, but my schedule is planned out. So I'll just tell you all verbally, and then I'll probably post it on YouTube or Twitter. And Twitter. Not or. I will do both, hopefully. Tomorrow we'll do Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Tuesday we're gonna defeat Flowery in Deltarune. Thursday I have a collab with Sarah and another one of our friends, Dunk. And then Friday we're gonna have Trails, and then Saturday will be Xenogears. So I know you gotta wait a whole week until more Xenogears. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro of Lucid Multimedia, at your service. Bye! All right, looks like Mr. Aegis is doing a VTuber health class on sleep. Very important. I'm gonna rate into that. Sleep health. Oh, I need that class for sure. I actually recently had a sleep health lecture in my class, so I bought earplugs after that because like sometimes if there's like a party outside or whatever, people are like outside talking really loudly, like I can't sleep. Cause like I guess people go on like night walks or what have you. So yeah, I have to wear earplugs or something. That's been helping with my sleep. Ooh, someone's playing Xenogears. Let's raid. They're doing a speed run. Okay, that sounds fun. All right, wherever you're headed, bye.